What is up, guys? We are back with another replay analysis. This one of Antioch Peverell. I probably said that wrong, but we're going to get into it. He's a champ 2. This is a 2v2 replay. He thinks this was ranked. He's actually not sure. It might have been an unranked replay, but either way, let's go with it. Why not? He got this done by going to patreon.com/Gibbs00. It's in the description below. Do not ask a question in the comments. How do you get a replay analyst? It's all there on Patreon. Just head on over there. It's $20 tier for the replays. There's also coaching. There's free play. There's tournaments every single month for only $5. And you can win $75. Or at least part of $75. And it's a lot of fun. So definitely check those out. But we're going to get into the replay. Enough of my shilling out my Patreon. But I do it every episode of the replay analysis. Only place I do it. So, you know, you'll have to deal. Alright, we got some boost. I'm actually surprised he doesn't attack this play right here. So right here, like, on the kickoff, usually, like, it's a good idea to just let your guy that just won the kickoff, and if the ball is going far, as long as he doesn't go for it, you should go for it, because you have the 100 boost. He's going to be picking up the other 100 boost. The one thing you cannot do, obviously, is pick up that other 100 boost. Like, if you grab a corner, never grab mid. But I do feel like if you do cheat up, you're allowed to grab mid. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Then your a teammate has to go back and grab a 100 boost from the back, which means you have to do a solo play. Don't pass it because he won't be there. But here, he kind of just gives us up, but it's probably because there's a lot of time. So he's expecting Guava over here, or Guava, to grab this boost and then go up the wall and follow this play up. So he's probably expecting boost grab, come this way, try and set up a pass and play somewhere out here if possible. So like, that's fine, but that's not exactly what happens, but eventually it does. And again, this is because of that 2v2 space. In a 3v3 situation, I would say probably go attack it, and so I was wrong earlier. I forgot it was 2v2, but there's plenty of space, so I do like the idea of him seeing that, just letting his teammate have space, because he's got all the time in the world. And then Guava actually makes a pretty decent pass. It does go a little bit forward, and the problem with it going forward is there's going to be a goalie over here that can then challenge. Say this ball's a little further back, it's a lot more difficult to do. And honestly, extremely difficult to do. Then he might have a little bit more time to actually shoot this without a goalie just being right in his face. But instead, the pass is a little far forward, but he does have to go for this play to just block it from being a really far clear. And in 2v2, that's one of the main things where goals get scored is the passer will pass it in right to a goalie. The shooter starts moving up and it's like, oh crap, the goalie has this. He clears it over the shooter's head and it's a wide open net. So as long as you, like, get a piece of this, then you're fine. And that's what he does. He makes it out, going through the net. I like going through the net. It's fun. He kind of clips himself a little bit there, but that's okay. Still makes it out. Good recovery. And then right here, this play by Mips. I just want to go over what happened with Mips here. So he's got time. And this is what I talk about all the time in, basically in every aspect of the game, no matter what level of play you are at. When you have time with the ball, make sure you use it well. And honestly, right here, Mips did not use this well. Look at all this time he has, and all he does is just aerial this. So he goes up, he wins that challenge. Right here, you see that flip? It's hard to see down here in this corner. But that's how you know that the goalie is not coming to attack you. He just front flip back to his net. You have perfect amount of time now to do what you want. So Mips right here should have used that time to let the ball bounce and then do some type of dribble play to make this work. Instead, he just flies up to it and just hits it right at Antioch over here. I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry. But that's a play that Antioch was in a little bit of trouble here. But it worked out. And now I'm getting phone calls. Hold on, guys. Hold on. So the call was for private health insurance, just so you know. Let's get back into the replay. So, as we were talking about it, right here, when Antioch goes back, he actually kind of takes off ball cam, and he might have been able to challenge this, but I do like the play of just going back to net. It's not the greatest situation, but that's going to happen in twos. Mips, say Antioch tries to challenge this, then Mips can just do a fast aerial and probably score this over him. So I do like the idea of him just going back and then hoping something like that happens, and it did. And we're only 13 seconds into this replay, and let's just keep this going. Why not? Let's go a little bit quicker now. Okay, so let's go back to this play right here. Oh, this play I don't mind. Again, he does have time, So he could have done something different here. But I don't mind with the other team heading back. Mips probably does not have a lot of boost. Narwhal is going to get boost. As long as he hits this high, it puts Orange in a really bad situation. And sure, he could have done something different. But this is definitely an option. Now, Mips has to go up and use the last of his boost. And now Guava can be there for the rebound. And now Mips has nothing. Like, Mips has basically nothing at this point. So now it's just a 1v2, basically, without boost. But right here, just couldn't make the play. I would have liked to see him go up the wall here. So I would like to see him go high on this ball and bash it off the curve and set up a center pass. Just because he knows Mips has no boost, so he won't be able to challenge this play. And at best, Mips just like cycles back to net. And then he still has to beat that goalie who has boost. But it might result in a better option because the goalie might have to sit back because he thinks Mips has a challenge here. Instead, the goalie comes out and attacks him. But Guava is in a good spot to keep this play going. A little bit of a weak touch, but it looks like it worked out. He got it around the other player. Let's go over to Guava real quick. So again, here, Mips has nothing here. So watch, right here, Mips, look at that, has no boost. He's trying to turn. It's not really going to work out. Like, Mips actually reads this terribly, too. This is a really good cut by Guava, so well done there. It is dangerous, because if Mips does read this, it's a goal. But he doesn't read it at all. And now he's screwed. He has no boost. And the goalie is not in position. Great placement, too. Going back to Antioch. People are going to yell at me about saying his name wrong. It's probably some reference that I don't know. So, my apologies. And back. And that's no fun. This is fine. In 2v2, like, you can go for boost. You can go for a cheat. That's perfectly fine. But Guava, like, after making that great play, you can't miss a kickoff. This is not, yeah, like, I don't know where he's going there. So, okay. We'll go back to Antioch here. I'm going to call him Ant from now on, just to make it easier on myself. Good challenge here, keeping the ball alive. Guava, a little bit risky, but it works out that they keep just barely winning these challenges, like, at the midfield. And Guava's being that one, being on the back foot, so he's doing a good job. So I don't mind this right here. He, like, moves up at first. So this play is kind of to fake out and try and make Narwhal here do another move to give possession away. So Antioch kind of moves up here to kind of fake challenge. As long as he turns around quick enough. The one thing I don't like is he turns around on the wall. He should have turned around towards his net because then he could at least intercept the pass. Say it goes to Mip. Or he could block his net better. Instead, it's a lot further of a route now. He still does make it because Narwhal does not make a good play. And again, that could be because of that potential fake. Like when you see someone driving up at you at first, you see that and then you focus back on the ball. And then you might forget like, oh shit, he turned around or I didn't see it because the ball was in my way. So works out here. This should be a free goal and it is. So well done there. All right, we get the boost grab. Just don't grab that mid boost. So that's exactly what you want to do. You want to avoid that mid boost. So the only time that you should grab it is if it's like directly in your route to shoot. And normally it's not, but sometimes it is. But Guava does actually turn around and go back. I want to see if Guava actually makes it back around to this mid boost. He does. Okay, so he did turn back around to see that. And now they're both in the play at high boost. And he gets the other corner boost. So good boost management here by the blue squad. Mips trying to make a dribble play, and he does. Beautiful play, but Guava is back in time. Good hustle by Guava. He's trying to like intercept the pass at first, just in case that happens. So this is a play where Antioch should be focusing more on the shooter, possibly, but he's still got to worry about the pass too. But just good play by Mips. But Guava making the big plays. Uh-oh. This is trouble. That's a goal. Just want to go back here. I want to see exactly how he came back. He went for the boost. Makes sense. He kind of needed the boost. And just turns into a goal. And in 2v2, like a lot of things are going to happen where like free goals are going to happen just because of how plays like work out. Here's another one off the kickoff, and honestly, this is just because Narwhal misses. You can never miss. Like if you're the cheater and you have a chance at a hit, you can't just openly miss like that. And Guava has been very patient. He's letting Orange do what they want, figure out where the ball is going to go, and then try and finish. Like he's been doing that like at the midfield too. Just looking for those juicy rebounds. So that's exactly what Guava has been doing all game, not going for those. And that's a tendency that you might start picking up on about halfway through a game, and then Orange should try and use that where it's like, we have more time than we expect because Guava's not actually challenging us. He's just waiting around. So this is one of those 2v2 shots that I was talking about. Right here, it's a pass, but it goes directly to the goalie. So these will happen. It's not, you know, a huge deal because obviously, like, this is a hard challenge. But these are the shots that go in all the time. What happens is then the goalie can just do a boom and clear for a shot. And if Guava was being a little bit too aggressive, which he hasn't been at all so far, this would be a goal. But instead, Guava was just hanging around waiting for that play. Smart play there by him, and he should be able to make this save. And he does. He throws this at the corner. Good challenge again. Now, Narwhal has no boost. He just picked up some. I like this self-pass here. Just doesn't work out. Narwhal actually does turn around quick enough. So, good play by Narwhal. The only thing I would have done here, maybe, is when you go for these self-passes, maybe don't follow it as closely. Like, he drives over towards that mid-boost. Maybe he didn't see that Narwhal just picked it up. So, he's thinking, oh, it might spawn on my way. But it was definitely already there. So, he kind of... Ant takes a little bit of extra distance away from him, so he can't go for the shot as quickly. And that's what happens where Narwhal just wins it cleanly. But again, Guava, he's just sitting at that midfield. I don't think they're teammates. No, they're not teammates. So, so again, I talk about this all the time. The 2v2 shot, that's exactly what that is. And if you ever want to get really good at 2v2s, just practice that. Like, go into custom training and try and find packs to just kind of throw the ball towards the goalie. And then you just shoot it down the field. Right here, Narwhal, he misses the shot. But this is a play from Ant that he should not be going for. Like, both guys are in net. Sure, Mips does not have a great play here, but Narwhal has a very easy angle. So, right here, Ant should not be going for this play, and he does. It could cost him a goal, but it looks like it won't because they got a little bit lucky. We'll see if they get the pass out. Mips, what are you doing? Oh, boy, we have to talk about Mips here. This play is miserable. So Mips, like, obviously, like, he should move up, and he's got to be pretty close for that quick pass for a shot. Because this is a counterattack where there's no one on defense. You're just trying to put the ball in the goal as soon as possible. So he's, like, watching the ball, but it's like, dude, where are you going? You're already, like, in the net at this point. And, like, sure, if you just put on the brakes here, it's okay. You're in not the greatest spot because in case the pass does come back a little further, he should be like right on the 18-yard box line. Like he should be like if you don't know what that is, like that line-ish. Maybe a little bit closer because he's got to worry about these guys. But here, it's not the greatest spot. But if you just stop here, sure, you can probably make it work. But look what he does. He turns around. He leaves the play. It's a 2-on-0. What are you doing? What is this? And then Narwhal, like, puts it in a good spot. And if Mips was just, like, casually coming up, then this is probably a goal. But instead, Mips turns around away from the play. I don't know what he was doing there. Very, very bad play. Starting to believe that this is unranked now. But we'll continue here. A little bit of a bump on him here. Mips, like, not a bad play here by Mips. At least he gets in the way of the player. Like, if you can't reach the ball, just smack the player when he's going for these, like, taps off the ground and follow-ups. Like, I do this all the time, probably because I'm really slow at going in the air, that I will miss the ball because they, you know, hit it just barely above me, but I take out the car instead. So that's what Mips kind of does there. Guava, a little bit of a poor touch. This could result in a wide-open net, and it does. Narwhal takes the goal. Guava has to go for the block here. And Narwhal, nice fake. And there it is. So a little bit of a bad circumstance there. Like Guava, just poor touch. Doesn't work out. Very similar to the touch earlier that actually worked out. The really good cut. This one didn't pay off. All right, good clear here. I like the idea. Again, he's trying for the shot on this play, which almost cost him because then Mips gets there a little bit quicker than him. But... like, say he just smacks it, like, against the wall. Now, he doesn't know exactly where Mips is, but if you want to feel safe, then you would just smack it against the wall. But I do like the play for this reason right here. It's because it's a very low-angle shot. He sees that there's no Mips on this side of the field, so Mips is going to have to fly and come around the ball, so that takes a little bit longer. So I don't mind him, like, trying to be a little bit more risky and take the shot. Just doesn't work out. Now he's moving up. Guava, okay, just trying to force some stuff. So again, I like this play from Ant. I don't mind these plays where you kind of like go up for a second and then change your mind, because it's gonna force Narwhal or Narwhal to make a move, and he does. But it was actually a really good move. Like, he kept the ball on his hood. You probably didn't expect it, and Ant, he turns around just a little bit too soon. Probably could have waited a little bit longer, but that's just hindsight. It's 2020, so it's fine though. The only thing I don't really like is him grabbing both these boosts. I guess it's okay, because if Narwhal does turn around that way. But I would have like saved that boost just in case for my teammate or for myself a little bit later. But it doesn't really hurt him here. Good clear here. Nice boomer. So we see Narwhal. He's like half challenging, but that's not where you want to half challenge. Like, that's not where you want to fake it, because this is going to be a boom and clear. And he gets a pretty boom and clear here. And just poor touch here. Like, this is kind of just ball chasing a little bit. Like, you don't have to make this play. Like, this is a very easy play. Like, see where that ball's bouncing? That ball's going to bounce right back to the middle of the field. You never want to touch this ball. Like, say it's on the curve, sure. But since it's not hitting the curve, you don't want to touch this ball. Just let your teammate come in. So this is him being a little bit too ball chasey and expecting Guavo to be passive. But, like, he is passive. Like, Guava is passive right now. And that's what you want on a play like this, because this ball's going to center perfectly for him. Instead, just a little bit too ball chasey from Ant. It's not going to, like, cost them a goal, but it does cost them a scoring chance. And it almost cost them a goal. Right here, this is a very, very bad play, like, above your net. You never want to play the ball around your net if you have to go low. And that's what he does here. He kind of loses control on the wall. And completely losing control. Like, doesn't even hide behind the ball at this point. Like, that first touch was pretty poor. He has time here. Like, let's go to fly view here real quick. I hate when it's zoomed in on this guy, but whatever. So look at this all. Like, there's no orange players until there. Like, Narwhal's there. So he has plenty of time here. He didn't have to go, like, across his net. He could have easily just turned around and played it. And this is where you use that rear camera once in a while just to check where everyone is. And he had a lot more time than trying for this extremely risky play going across his net. Back to player review. And it almost cost him a goal. It should have cost him a goal. Narwhal probably should have scored that. But Guava makes the play. Guava, nice touch there. Just pin it against the wall. Don't let them get a shot attempt on it. Now we're moving forward just a bit. Here we go. Just play for Ant. He's got time. First touch wasn't the greatest. And honestly, the second touch wasn't the greatest here. So this first touch, the problem with the first touch here is he's trying to counterattack extremely quickly. You need the ball to go forward here at some point. And, like, he just hits it high. And that's good if you're trying to control it where there's already people on defense. But since no one's really on defense, like, Guava and Mips are at least fighting a little bit, he could have tried to move this ball forward a little bit quicker, turned it into a dribble play where he hits it maybe low on the ground, then cuts around it from the left. Like, not too hard where the ball gets away from him. But since it goes so high, he's got to, like, waste a lot of time. And this is going to allow Mips to make this play a lot easier. And obviously that second touch was not great either. Probably should have waited for the bounce so he could throw it up high again. But then Narwhal, he'll be back. So it's not really going to matter all that much. Good ball off the wall here. I like this play. Like, Mips is coming back, but he's got no chance here. This should be an easy goal for Guava. A little bit high, but oh, no. No shot there. So Guava here, like, these backward plays. At Champ 2, you should probably be scoring these more often than not, but I suck too, so don't worry. I'm not saying Guava sucks, but, you know, I'm saying I suck. Doesn't happen there, but that should have been a goal. That was a really good pass. Narwhal makes a good play. So here, I don't like this aggressiveness. Right here, Guava is not back, and Ant is trying to push a play that he shouldn't be. Like, Narwhal can definitely hit this off the wall, and if he lets him hit it off the wall, it's free possession for him. Instead, he attacks this, and now it turns into a wide open net. Mips might not be able to get... No, they do. So Ant is just pushing maybe a little bit too hard. Because, like... So I think he thinks that Guava is going to be more passive, but he saw Guava go for that play, so he should know to just play a little bit more cautious there. And, like, sure, in 2v2s, you're going to give up some free goals, but that one should not have been free. Like, that one could have definitely been changed around there a bit. Just don't be so aggressive. Mips with the miss, and again, I don't know if I like this play either. Let's go back to kickoff. Like, he sees Narwhal, he grabbed that boost, and that's something that you just have to kind of remember, like, in the back of your head of, like, do they have boost or not? So this is why it's a good idea to pay attention to all the players on the field for every second, if you can. Obviously, it's not that easy. But here, we see Narwhal get beat, And he might be thinking, all right, like Mips misses, and now Mips has no boost. But Narwhal definitely has boost because he just grabbed that corner one. So he's got to be careful about plays like that. It's not going to like be the end of the world again because Guava is back, but still, it was kind of a pointless flying attempt. And again, here, he's just trying to be a little bit too aggressive here. He's trying to, like, hunt around this ball, but, like, this is not your ball. Wait for this to clean up just a little bit more, and Mips is there. He is back in time, but it could cause Mips to win this challenge like that. It wasn't a win necessarily, but it could have been. So he's got to be careful with being a little too aggressive. Guava gets beat pretty hard here. And again, being a little bit aggressive. You have 19 boost. You probably should not be up the field like this at this point. Like, you are down a goal. I get it. But it's 30 seconds left. Like, you still have time. There's still 2 players. He might not have saw Mips just boosting like crazy, like from this corner at first. So maybe he is thinking, all right, like Guava has a pass attempt, so he's trying to stay forward for that. And I get it. But 19 boost is tough. But maybe it's because of the 30 seconds. All right, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. But it was a little iffy. All right, here he pops it up. Gets the catch on the air dribble. And now I know why he sent in this replay. So, this one's pretty good. He pops it up, follows right behind it. So this is the play where you have time, do something with it. And perfect play there. And Narwhal trying to fly backwards really screws up Mips, actually. Because honestly, like, this is a very easy save for Mips. But Narwhal decides to go flying in the air for some reason. Like, this is not Narwhal's play at all. Like, Mips should be the one making it. Mips just doesn't expect the catch here, right? There, that catch, he was not expecting that, and it goes right over his head. But Mips, again, like, the best way to defend air dribbles, just play the goal line. You play the goal line, you wait for him to run out of steam, and then make the save. But great shot there by Ant, and great catch on the air dribble to surprise him. And here we go. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Do I have a good touch? Okay. I'm surprised Ant doesn't try and redirect this out of here. Like, say this is me, I would be very worried about a shot, and I might try and fly to this and try and tip it away. It is extremely risky, though, because if you do mess it up, you're in trouble. And it almost turned into a really good play from Orange, but they screwed up the pass there. But Narwhal going up in the air now. He's not going for it, though. Good clear. The Guava's got to be careful from the shot. And they're fine. They turn it away. We're going overtime, looks like. Getting the most for his money. Here we go. Overtime. Good face-off win. Oh, and another miss by Narwhal. It should be a goal, but Guava, bad touch, but now it should be a goal. Good job by Ant, just waiting it out. Just got to wait this out. Not going too crazy. Guava goes for the shot. So he doesn't go up too far. He probably should have went a little left because Mips should have hit it around to the left, but that's fine. Still works out, and they get the goal. And there's the win. At least they win on that air dribble. Like, if you lose on those are the worst. But that is the replay. Thank you, Ant, so much for sending it in through Patreon. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.